When the Earthfall happened, the dwarves took that as a sign, and the quest for Sky began. Other denizens of the dark didn't make the quest easy. As the dwarves mined upwards and forced the others to move or be moved, the dwarven god had spoken. A young dwarf named Targic took the crown for his accomplishments from this quest and ruled over the new sky citadel Highhelm, a now unmatched city planted inside Emperor's Peak Mountains. For centuries he ruled, until one day the depths called him home. Alone he forged a path back down to rest eternally. The only knowledge of his success was his clan dagger that found its way back to Highhelm by way of a great worm. And now, many more centuries later, a whisper of a new quest begins. I don't know how to start.
Do we do roll call?
No, let's not do roll call. I'm not going to do any of that stuff.
How will I know who I am?
Well, no. Welcome to a Pathfinder 2e adventure of Sky King's Tomb.
An actual adventure path.
Hey.
Oh, this is, y'all are already doing another one on your Wednesday show. Sorry. It's not our first.
We're not trying to do all this, Frakes, and we'll start over. No banter. No banter. Don't talk about the other shows.
Oh, okay.
They don't need to know about it. This is a fresh start.
New thing.
I refuse.
Jeff, you've never even listened to the other shows.
I have.
5 years ago, when you gave us a shot, you said, not for me.
I never said that.
No.
You just thought it.
Oh, I thought you were serious. You were kidding. We're still recording. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't stop recording. Now I might cut all this out and put it at the end. Who knows? Welcome to a Pathfinder 2 adventure path of a Sky King's Tomb. I am joined by Mahogany, Frakes, and Jeff. And your journey begins here at Zelgin's, an inn that has operated continuously for 2 millennia, as evidenced by the shallow ruts worn into the stone floor by countless footsteps. Its founder is long dead, but his distant descendant, Epna, the female dwarf tending bar now, owns and maintains the establishment with pride. Pride you've felt firsthand in the few days you've been here, at the king's crown of the dwarven citadel in the mountain, Highhelm. Showing up a bit early for the family festival, you are now seated at a table of others in similar fashion, with a well-stacked dwarven breakfast of stuffed sausages, hot cakes, crab pies with butter, bitter coffee, and sweet ale. You find it may be time to get to know the others here waiting for the slow pace of the dwarven culture. Please introduce your characters.
Okay, I'll go first. Sitting on the bearskin rug next to the fireplace, petting the cat that's there, there's a gnome. His brunette hair is tinged with slight hints of green, like think of a 2005 raver, just bright strips of green in his hair. And he's just petting the cat, being real weird and gnomey. His name is Emeraldo Finmarsh, and he is here to put on a show for the festival.
Nice.
Should I introduce myself to the other people?
Sure.
Okay. Into the story, then. I will stop petting the cat and walk back over without washing my hands and pick up another piece of bacon and put it in my mouth. Hello there. I am Emeraldo Finmarsh. And you are?
A little bit disgusted you didn't wash your hands. Ew.
That's fine. Cats clean themselves.
Yes, but anyway, hi, I'm Grimily Gravelthorpe. Nice to meet ya.
Enchanted.
Hi. So yeah, we can have whatever, we can have this, we can have whatever. Is it okay to just go ahead and start eating now? I'm, very hungry. Very hungry. Anyway, hi, I'm Grimly. I like to spelunk. I'm a spelunker.
What does Grimly look like?
Grimly looks like a medium-sized, regular-sized dwarf. She's stout. She's got a real muscular build. Very looks like she's very comfortable with a sword and shield, or really any weapon, because she is. She looks very capable. She has a kind of scraggly, kind of, not like, she used to keep a full beard, but now she just keeps a little goatee, just a little one. And other than that, she kind of, you can tell she's got a little bit of a flair. She's got I don't know. She's got hair.
Besides just on the face.
Yeah.
So the pits.
A happy trail.
Oh.
Yeah, she looks like a person, like a dwarf person girl. Yeah.
Sitting on the Go ahead. Sitting on the same side of the table as Grimly is another dwarf. Kind of tall for a dwarf. Probably about 5'6", 5'7", between there and 5'10". But copper color hair and light bronze skin. You see no weapons on him, but he does have like what is the weave armor?
Okay.
But he looks kind of rough and rugged, and when he speaks, it sounds it's not smooth at all. It's just kind of, I would say, grunts more so, but just kind of rough and burly, very strong, and not very charismatic. But he introduces himself as, "I'm Ragnar Stormfist, and I'm here. This is my first time in High Helm. I'm just trying to get my way around here, and I've been here introduced. I'm here for the festival."
Well, do make sure that you come to the show, and I will hand a flyer to the historical reenactment / puppet show / fireworks display.
Ooh, I like puppets. I like their little feet.
We have made sure that their feet are anatomically correct.
I just like it when they flap around. Ha ha ha.
Isn't that what most feet do? Flap around?
You'll have to, I'll show you. You'll see. We'll have to go. I'll point it out.
As you enjoy your breakfast, Epna, the owner from behind the bar, calls out to welcome Rhea, a well-known friend of Clan Talor. The gnome's crystalline hair shimmers in the common room's light and practically quivers with her excitement as she makes her way towards your table, running her hands over walls and tables appreciatively as she moves. "It's so old," pipes the gnome as she pulls a taller chair to the table and takes a seat. "That's what I love about High Helm. The history isn't just in the books, it's in the stone." Her eyes shimmer with awe before she remembers to introduce herself. "Oh, I'm Rhea, a curator, preservationist, and resident scholar of the occult for Clan Tolor. It's a delight to see new faces. Well, mostly new," she winks over at Grimly, "especially those taking in this sky citadel for the first time."
Grimly wiggles her eyebrows back at her.
This is the person who invited Grimly to the festival, and it's got a lot to do with. Let me pull up your background again real quick because my memory's not great.
My friend Argon.
Clan
Argon.
Tolor specializes more in studying the past than extracting it from dangerous areas. Its leader, however, Argan Tolor, was an avid explorer in his youth, and he's begun an initiative to befriend, recruit, and train subterranean daredevils who can extract relics responsibly. And you've shown some promise in some recent adventures to get their notice. And it was Rhea who kind of reached out to you with this invitation about what Clan Tolor was going to start delving again for relics instead of just studying them and keeping them safe for history. But with that aside, Rhea continues, well, perhaps you'll have an opportunity to take high helm a second, third, fourth time. As I understand it, you're all here for important celebration, collaboration, and camaraderie with the fine folks of Clan Tolor. But that's all scheduled for after the family festival, which isn't for a few weeks yet. Might be for the best because she takes several curious sniffs before nodding to herself. As I thought, Clan Tolor's about history, right? You can't just bring a bottle of wine as a gift for the host. No, you need to bring stories. There's barely a whiff of narrative between you. She leans in a little closer to Ragnar. Oh, you smell as though you might have a story or two behind you.
Maybe.
Well, if you don't, no worries. High Helm's swimming with stories to be written and rediscovered. Clan Tolor's got your room and board covered, so that leaves you free to get into some trouble. She grins impishly and wiggles in her seat. Trust me, it's fun. As she was talking, let's bring some characters onto the map here. This is Rhea. I think I showed you before. And then wandering in kind of behind her clumps in a blue-rocked humanoid creature holding a thin stone staff and draped in light red robes. Its face, while stone, gives off a faint shyness, and there's a bit of nervous looks around the room.
Hello. Very nice to meet you, Rhea. I'm hoping that you and I may be able to collaborate a bit on the historical truths of this place, and it may fortify the show.
That's the show is all about, especially for Clan Tolor, a representation of history. And as she's talking, a fork comes out of her pocket and snakes over to your plate to try and take a bit of your sausage and biscuits.
I just watch with an amused expression on my face.
Yeah.
I got a quick question.
Sure.
Can I tell what you said she's gnomish?
She is a gnome, yeah. She is
I've got plane of earth lore skill. And if that will help me identify either one of them.
Yeah, she's gnomish, but she has some qualities that you might recognize. And just by having that, your background, you can tell that there's a dabble of O-Reed in there.
Okay. What about the little fellow that's behind her?
Well, the fellow that's behind her is, he is like an earth elemental, basically humanoid.
Oh, okay, true earth elemental.
No, that's what he looks like.
Okay.
I'll let you do a roll on him.
Is that a plane of earth? Or like nature or something like that?
Arcane. Or you could try nature.
All right. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, with that roll, other than him appearing to be made of stone and, there's not a whole lot else you could decipher.
Okay. Well, one of the things I see that she pulled out a fork out of her pocket. One of the things you notice Ragnar do is his hands. He uses his hands to cut the meat and turns it into like a fork, because I can change my hands into bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Okay.
So I actually use my hands to cut the meat and then turn it into like a fork to spear the meat to eat like a fork.
Wow. Did everybody else see that? That was cool.
And you get on me for not washing my hands.
Yeah,
As I lick my fingers, but they're clean.
his hands became utensil. Wow.
And you, sir, behind Rhea, who are you?
Oh, pardon me for not introducing. This is Vindicatory. And
Vindicatory.
Vindicatory. He's a small, rock-like humanoid creature. He turns his staff towards you and doesn't seem to want to make eye contact, but bows a little bit. She goes, he has a bit of a backstory, and I don't think I have time to go into it too far, but needless to say, he's kind of a newer creation. And I'm looking to socialize him. So I was thinking he could be a bit of a walking guide, helping hand for your tour of High Helm.
That would be most welcome. And is he also versed in the history? Has that been taught to you, Vindicatory?
I am remembering slowly, he says for the first time.
Because she said built, right?
Yep.
Fascinating. Well, absolutely. I am welcome to any help and guidance that I can get around here.
He's well versed in healing magics if you get into some trouble, and his memory banks are slowly coming to fruition. He was a former curator of Clan Tolor, recently recrafted.
Interesting.
Well, and you are going to show us around this massive underground city.
Oh, me? No, I wouldn't want to get in the way. I have other things to get involved with. The dwarves tend to move at a ponderous pace when there's no direct urgency, but a few weeks away seems like a day away from most. So most of the things to get away for tiding for this family festival are starting to pick up. So Clan Tolor needs me in other places. In fact, I really shouldn't sit here and eat as long as I have. She pops some more biscuits. She's now digging from anybody's plate who's not stopping her to get a little something to eat. But, just go out, explore, look around. There was, I believe there's a massive shield project that's underway. It relates a little to our Vindicatory here. Not that that's necessary, but it's always easy. And she kind of pauses for like 3 seconds. And she sits down, she goes, And then she says, The door kind of swings open. And who walks in? One of those random rolls I had y'all do earlier. This hardy fellow walks in. So this shirtless, scarred, red-maned dwarf, very muscular, walks in, smelling slightly of salt water, but the expression you see in the artwork's not one that he has now. His face is turned down. He's kind of soured. He's muttering something under his breath as he walks over to the bar and sits down and orders a strong ale. Something this early in the morning doesn't strike you as normal, considering even the bartender, the owner there, says, "Are you sure this early?" And he just goes,
"Not strong enough.
I just, worried about my baby before I go back to work."
What's wrong with your baby?
turns around. Oh,
Yes, so, sorry, let us just impose ourselves into your drinking in the early morning.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just I have I have a very curious nature, and I just heard and I saw and I heard and I was wondering.
oh, you must be new in town. Most people know. Me and my shield beast. My shield beast are my pride and my livelihood, but there's one who's a living legend and a jewel of our papa's eye. Lady Shimmersnap's her name, and she may as well be High Queen of Highhelm. She's half again the size of any I've raised before, ancient as the stone, a shell that sings with all 7 of Shaylin's lovely colors, and, well, I digress. Fact is, she's sick with leeches. Now, I keep a good clean pond, and there shouldn't be any way leeches that big would get into the water, and leeches of that type would have killed a lesser crab, but Lady Shimmership, he scoffs proudly, they would have made her angry, or they've just made her angry. Leeches like that are slick, and they bury part way in, but they don't latch, and I've been trying to extract them, but her ladyship isn't her gentle self these days, won't let me near. That's why I called in some help, or tried to call in some help. They didn't show yesterday, but I'm looking for some folks with tough hides who want to make a little help to help me with my little princess.
Say it ain't so.
My axe is always itching.
Can someone tell me what a shell beast is?
Oh, you probably had some of your breakfast over there. They're mollusk, crabs. Being under the mountain here, we have aquifers and stuff for purifying water and also for raising aquatic foods and kelp and weeds and stuff.
Okay, so the hammer then. Gotcha.
Well,
This is
I don't want you to hurt the lady.
Okay, so the blade.
No, see what I'm asking for you to do is to pull the leeches from her.
Oh.
She's gotten testy and, she won't let me close. Do you know someone who'd be willing to take on something like that? Maybe have some experience?
It will be an experience, at least.
That it probably would.
Sounds like fun.
I just need to know hammer or blade.
I would suggest blade for cutting the leeches free.
Okay.
My suggestion. But then again, I am no farmer or rancher or whatever profession you might
Just bring them both. It's fine.
At least you'll get a story out of this.
Yes.
Emeralda.
You guys hear the door close as Rhea has left and just standing at the table, still the same place as Vindicator, and he's just kind of nodding his head like, "Yes, I suppose I'm with you now."
Well, welcome. Sit down and join us.
Hearty breakfast. So is this a job you'll be taking then?
Oh, there's money to be made doing this for you.
No dwarf of my stature would ask somebody to do something for free.
Naturally.
I might call in a favor or a debt owed, but still that's currency. But no, for you, money.
Money always sounds good.
I have plenty set aside. I'd pay 150 in Highhelm silver to have her saved.
150 silver. What is that? 15 gold?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just doing the math on my fingers.
Divide by 10.
If this beast of yours is as impressive as you made her sound, I would like to meet her.
I'd like her to be met. Finish your breakfast. I'll finish my ale, and you've got my hopes a little higher. I'll show you the way down there.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Not at all what I was expecting, but all right, let's roll.
Are leeches good to eat?
Oh, God, no.
Ew.
I mean, these would be chock full of crab blood, so not as good as a nice fat conch.
Never mind.
Frakes, I said conch. Not cock. I saw that look on your face. Or was that for cock? Sea snail.
I thought you were talking about something else.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
You were trying to make a chicken joke.
Nope.
And I just couldn't see chickens down here. It just didn't make any sense to me. Unless you don't eat rooster. It's too tough.
Right. Let's get y'all on this next map.
You're not going to have us role play out the food that we eat?
Yeah, you could, by all means.
Just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I feel like Grimly is taking a page out of Rhea's book and whatever. Like now that her plate is empty, she's going for everybody else's. What you got? Oh, that looks good. It is.
Emeraldo will actually push his plate closer so that you can help yourself to what I didn't finish.
Delicious.
Completely opposite of my normal nature.
Not trying to be an asshole or anything, but I blocked my plate off.
Oh, no worries. She doesn't take it. She doesn't take any offense to it either. She was blocking her plate off to Rhea. But I think she eats like Goku.
So cartoonishly high amounts of food. Large amounts of food. Just let's see here.
Unless, of course, we have to do anything mechanical with it, in which case she eats like a normal person.
Huh. That's odd that I have got 2 tokens on here, it looks like.
Yeah, because for some reason the that on the left there is I can't see under it. Like if you walk under that, I don't know how to change the levels on this thing.
Here, I could pull it out. Oh, wait, did I move me or did you move me? Oh, they're linked. You see that?
So move him up so he goes out. More. Up more. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, do it. Did the other one go too or not?
I deleted some.
Okay, yeah. Now there's just the one.
Though elevated and landlocked, High Helm produces ample seafood, with much of it farmed thanks to the aquaculture expertise of Clan Pearlcast. Tragelion Pearlcast, the man that you're talking to now, is a proud 77th generation mollusk wrangler who owns several shellfish caves in the depths. By filtering water from the rapid river, carefully selecting feed, and using a selection of mussels and snails to keep things clean, the Pearlcast keep these artificial ponds healthy. However, several giant leeches recently bypassed the farm's defenses and burrowed into Tragelion's largest crab. These leeches might have killed a smaller specimen, but so far they've only weakened and enraged the animal. And he explains all this to you because currently you guys are on at the crown, the King's Crown. The depths are 4 levels down, so it's a long trek from the top of this mega city to the bottom, and the whole way he's kind of filling you in on his work and what he does and her ladyship. Do y'all have any questions for him between breakfast and making your way down to the depths?
Yeah. I prod him about his history and the history of his family and what they've been doing, how old the ladyship is.
Okay. I actually think that there is somewhere in here that says how old she is.
Does she count as history?
The crab?
Yeah. Is she that old?
She is somewhat of a local mascot, especially in the depths. I think she's lived twice as long as most crabs. I don't have an exact age for it here, but and she's way bigger than any others have ever been raised by this clan in general.
Well, Emeraldo will spend most of the walk just gassing this guy up about his crab and how excited he is to meet this famous mascot of the depths.
You say that you're excited. She goes, well, she's not excited about visitors. So expect her to get especially snippy. Crabs scuttle sideways, so if you move sideways too, you're saying, I'm a fast thing, like a threat or a suitor. She likes to wave, though, and she's got a dancer's heart. You might be able to calm her down enough to get close if you speak her language.
The language of dance?
The language of dance, indeed, milady.
I got a pretty decent performance.
I think I do.
I don't know how the giant speckled bellies got in there to begin with. This is the first time, and I'm embarrassed to say a bit more than I've been able to handle.
I feel like, is this Grimley's first time down in these depths? These particular ones?
Oh, I don't know. Would you have had reason to come? Like, the depths is... You're getting towards the edge where lawlessness kind of takes over. This is where things get a bit more rough and rowdy. As far as the caste system works, there's where you were at before, crime's basically non-existent. In the forms of crimes not existent there, and pickpockets and murders and break-ins. You're on the level now where it's a bit more raucous. There are people who need to come here to do trade and stuff, but they tend to keep their possessions held a little bit closer. So would Grimley have found a need or a reason or a want to come to an area like this before?
I mean, not for specifically like nefarious reasons. I feel like she's the kind of person that likes to get lost and then find her way back home. So, like, see how deep I can delve, see how far I can go. And then when I feel like, okay, I'm getting tired now. Now it's time to turn around and see if I can find my way back home. That's what she does for fun.
Well, so you may have found yourself down here once or twice.
Right on. So yeah, if that's the case, then she's probably just reminiscing about, oh yeah, I remember that time when I ended up down here, and just kind of rambling about cave facts.
Quiz me on manta ray facts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so manta ray facts. Tregelion, finally you get your way towards the aquifer, not aquifer. What word am I looking for? Why am I being stupid?
Aquafina. Nope,
that's worse.
The water place.
The water farm. Now that you're at the water farm. There's this Spanish lady at work, and one of my favorite jokes is the guy was trying to figure out what duck was, so he knew the words water and chicken, so he just kept going agua pollo, and it's been a running joke for like 6 months now, because water chicken is definitely not what they call duck. I mean, she understood, but the laughter of him screaming water chicken,
close to accurate.
Yeah, it was enough to get it, but it's just, so yeah, he gets you there and he goes, okay, so I've been able to
Zapato?
Aquaculture. There it is. Typical aquaculture pool forms a broad loop around a broad natural rock pillar, enabling pumped water to flow one direction to better disperse nutrients and flush out waste. Lady Shimmersnip has been quarantined in a wide niche near the pool's exit, pinned in by a 4-foot tall wicker wires that Tregelion shifted here. The pool is designed for raising several mollusk species with swaths of mussels anchored to the floor. Foot-long freshwater conchs slowly patrolling the area, and immense cave crabs whose pointy legs easily step among the mussels. So this is kind of the map you're looking at now, is each of these little squared off waterways house like different agriculture, farm-raised goods. And there's a walkway out to her. And it's like, in most places the water is about 1 to 2 feet deep, which doesn't impede most people, but there are places where it dips down and there might be a bit more oyster shells and conchs laying around that can be treacherous if you're trying to walk out through the water. Let me show you where.
Oh no. Emeraldo, how tall are you? But you don't have to actually get in the water.
Yeah, no, I'm good to.
How do you like that artwork? The crab with the little bow ties on its claws.
She's adorable.
There's Lady Shimmer Snip there. She might end up being a mascot for this campaign. Who knows?
Shimmer Snip?
Shimmer Snip. Lady Shimmer Snip. Now remember, approach cautiously.
Oh, no.
And if you can speak like a dancer in her tongue, maybe you can keep her calm until you get close. Mechanically, what I'm telling you is that there's an action you can use called Captive Crab, where you can roll nature or performance checks to try and keep her calm until you get closer.
I was going to use animal empathy.
That's also, how does that work in 2nd edition? I haven't played a druid yet.
Just use your diplomacy. I can use my diplomacy with animals.
Oh, so if your diplomacy check's better than your nature check, that might be worth using.
No, nature's definitely better.
Okay. Let me look at animal if I want to be able to use things that you have when they come up. Where is animal empathy? Oh,
it is.
I see it now.
Under feats.
You have a connection to creatures of the natural world that allows you to communicate with them on rudimentary level. You can ask questions of, receive answers from, and use diplomacy skill with animals. In most cases, wild animals will give you time to make your case. I will, because of that, either lower the DC. Yeah, well, I might lower the DC for you if you use your nature check for this particular action. So it would be one action to do this thing that I'm talking about. And it's a way to keep her calm as you guys approach.
So I can go and roll nature.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and put us in initiative. You guys are just going to go ahead and make your way out there to her and try to keep her calm while you remove the leeches. Is that all right?
That's a big-ass crab.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to roll an initiative?
And we are in initiative. Go ahead and roll that initiative.
Ooh-wee.
Oh. Why do I have unknown adventurer? Who is that?
It changed me back.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it's got my name as my name.
Sure does.
My name is there now.
Yeah, I'll figure it all out later. That's technical stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right, so Lady Shimmerstick would be the first to go. You guys aren't close enough to get any reaction out of her yet. So we will go, and Vindicatori is the first to go, and he says, I'm not sure how best to help, so I will wait for I will follow your lead. And Gribbly?
Okay, so if we're moving forward, we have to do a nature check.
You don't have to.
Performance.
That's just if you want to approach cautiously and keep the crab still while you're getting closer. She doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
Okay. So I'm confused.
You're trying to get close to the crab?
Yeah, I get that.
To remove the leeches. She hasn't noticed you yet, but he told you on the way there that she'll be a bit snippy. And
so am I supposed to wait for her to notice me before I do the check, or do I do the check first?
It might be better for one of us to go there trying to calm her down, so that then you can go in and start getting leeches off.
Yeah, the check is for when she notices you to be able to keep her calm.
Yeah, but I'm the slowest person, so I want to use my turn to actually move.
Yeah.
But I want to also make sure that if I move that I'm not going to just trigger something. Do I need to do the check first?
Well, you would move 20 feet, and if nothing happens, you can move 20 more feet.
That's what I needed to know. Is do I need to do the check to avoid something happening? So I moved 20 feet.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
Okay, well, I'll move another 20 feet.
She doesn't seem to have noticed you yet, but if you move again, you'll be out of actions.
So if I move again and she notices me, then I can't do the check.
Right.
Okay, well then I guess I'll just stay there.
Okay. Ragnar. Or unknown adventurer.
So, let's see. That is fairly safe right now. That leaves one more. And I will ask Grimly if she's actually got stealth or if she can stealth.
I mean, sure.
All right.
I can help with that.
Well, I guess we know it's safe up to right here. So let's move up to right here and then we can start over the next round, moving further up. I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, that sure was I can stealth.
Elmeraldo?
Emeraldo will move up to behind with one action, 25 feet to get behind Ragnar. And then I will actually roll a stealth as an action and move forward again.
All right, so moving with stealth, I think you'd move at half speed. Unless you have something that makes you...
Because hide is an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I would have one more action to move. I could get right in front. So here's my hide check.
16.
Then I will move 5, 10, 10, 15. Half of 25 is not 15.
And it's 12 and a half. What do you do there?
So 10 feet.
Round down 10 feet.
So
you
just in front of you guys.
Yeah, so you're moving forward quiet and stealthily. Okay.
Yes. Does she
Let's
notice?
see if we did this right. Oh, it's sneak is what we're looking for. You attempt to move to another place while becoming or staying undetected. Stride up to half your speed. At the end of the movement, the GM rolls your sneak. Check in secret. That's fine. I like it better when y'all roll dice. I know that if I roll it, it makes it a bit more surprised with that kind of stuff, but then I find that I'm rolling a lot of the dice that y'all don't get to roll. And you guys like rolling dice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you make your way a bit quieter down the way there. You have one action left, right?
Well, no.
Sneak is an action.
Oh, okay.
You move at half speed and you move slowly.
So sneak is the move action? Is the movement also?
Yeah. When you do an action to sneak, you attempt to move to another place while becoming or staying detected. It's one action, and then you roll your sneak check.
I didn't know if I needed to hide and then sneak, but okay, if sneak is just one thing, then I'll move forward another 10 feet. So that's all 3 actions.
Give me another sneak, though.
Oh, so it's per movement action.
I just asked. So you can push on the thing there, yeah.
Oh.
Each one's an action.
Oops.
Okay, well.
I should have rolled the one that you provided.
Yeah, too late now. That's not a good roll.
No, that is a 9 total. Natural 4.
But this is where you could use your... Well, that +1's not going to help, is it?
Not to me.
Because what does that spell do?
Dim the light. You magnify the darkness from the triggered effect, causing the ambient light level to flicker briefly so you can slip from sight. You can immediately attempt a stealth check to hide and become hidden.
Yeah, so maybe you do want to use that.
Yeah, I will do that.
As the creature turns, like you feel like you stepped on one of the wood planks and it made a sound with the old wet wood giving way a little bit. Give yourself the Shadow Blood Magic effect first. Let's drag it over.
I was gonna give that to Grimly, but nope.
It's not really that difference between 2 and 3.
Then I will attempt to hide again.
Yeah, you cause the light in your area to dim and roll a natural 20. And you see the crab's kind of cloudy eyes glaze over a bit. It goes back to just like quivering. You do know that you're now close enough for the creature to notice you. It being the end of the turn, Vindicatori is going to go, moving his initiative down to 18. I believe I see what you're trying to attempt. And he moves up 25 feet, and he will cast, he casts guidance. And he gives, you hear him say under his breath, "The great seeker Torek blessed all the high kings, and I'd like to send that blessings to ones now." And he gives guidance to Grimly, who's closest.
Guess what now?
You have guidance, which
Yay.
gives you a +1 on an attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check until the end of your, just a +1 that you can use before the end of your next turn.
Word.
And then he will scamper up just a little closer, and that'll be his turn. We're going to round 2. It is Lady Shimmer Shield's go. She will roll a perception. Then I think it's. Oh, wait. While you're hidden from a creature, that creature knows the space you're in, but can't tell precisely where you are. Become a hidden stealth when seeking. The creature you've hidden from is off guard, and it must succeed as you flag trap will turn. Okay, so it refocuses in a little bit on where it thought it saw something. Give me a stealth check. I'm not sure if I'm doing that accurate, but see if you can beat its 22. Or does it need to beat your hide DC? I can't remember.
I don't know.
You'd probably rather roll, because if it's against your hide DC, it won. So go ahead and roll it. See if you can stay hidden in your magically created shadows.
Yeah, because I do still have that +1.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, you win some, you lose some.
As a natural 1.
So the blood magic that you're not super familiar with yet, the shadows become almost too dense and fall away, and the crab can see you. You're not moving towards her currently, but she can see you, and you see her one of her claws kind of like gives like a weak wave. That's her go. Grimly, it looks like the crab has noticed your companion ahead of you.
Sorry.
Mahogany?
Oh, dang. Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Said it's noticed my companion ahead of me. Oh, no. So I'm gonna... I'm gonna delay and let Ragnar go first, because I feel like he's probably a little bit better at nature than I am. And so, yeah. Hopefully he can attempt to soothe it.
I go?
Yeah. You were next.
Okay. That's action number 1. That's 20 right here.
It's a double move?
Yep.
Okay.
And then if I see it looking this way, so that it's noticed me, then I will try to make a nature check to calm it down.
Okay. Yeah, give me the nature check, and yeah.
All right.
Not bad.
Total of 19. That is a success. What are you doing with your nature check?
I'm just trying to, I'll just go, calm down. We're trying to help you.
Lady Shimmership is intrigued, becoming slowed 1 for 1 round, or until she takes damage. Slowed 1 is just, she has fewer actions on her turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my turn now.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if it was gonna let me do that corner. All right, so that's 2 moves. Do I need to do any check? Okay.
You can attempt to captivate the crab, or right now she's slowed 1, so on her turn she would have 2 more actions.
All right, I'll try it. Like, I guess it stacks, huh?
I don't know if it stacks, but there are ways to critically succeed, but the opposite could also happen.
Okay, and I'm gonna use the guidance because it's only till the end of my turn, right? Yeah. Cool.
Hey. What was that for? That was a nature check?
Mm-hmm.
23. Yeah, she seems intrigued by you. She doesn't quite see you as a threat, and they do stack. She's slowed too.
Nice. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Da. And you use that guidance on there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gone. It went away.
Emeraldo.
El Morado sees what my companions are doing and thinks perhaps I should do likewise before I move forward any. And so that's a nature check.
Or performance.
I will do a performance.
Can you dance like the crab?
I can dance if you want to. If I don't, nobody will. Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Natural 20.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's what I get for quoting the safety dance.
That is slow too. She is without any actions on her next turn.
You can dance.
She give us a description of what your crab dance looks like.
It is hands up in the Wu-Tang position, and my hands are very clearly making snapping claw movements as I turn sideways and shuffle. I Zoidberg.
Yeah, I was like, what are you just gonna say, Zoidberg?
I just whoop, 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 whoop. And I get up to there, and then I will use the rest of my actions to move another. Well, that's yeah. We just leapfrog our way up.
Vindicatory, feeling like the crab is well occupied, moves up closer and lays a hand on Ragnar's shoulder. And he gives you guidance. May Torag bless your steps. For whatever you might want to use that for. And that's his go.
Man, everybody can only use that once an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't use it in that turn, it's gone.
It's gone, yeah.
And you still can't use it for an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made that mistake because I think guidance used to be until you used it, right?
Yeah.
In Pathfinder 1? Yeah.
Well, it ends each round.
In 5e. Because I don't... Oh, yeah, there was guidance in
Pathfinder 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff, it's Ragnar's go. Lady Shimmership's too captivated by Emeraldo's magnificent crab Zoidberg dance that it's not paying any attention to the rest of you.
I think that's as far as I can move for 2-action move. And I'm gonna try. I guess we have to maintain each time the nature check.
And yeah, if you want to keep her slowed on the next round.
Yep. And then.
But do we want to let her move towards us one time? Or am I going out in the water?
I think we're going to go out in the water.
How deep is the water?
2 foot.
Okay.
So most spots are about 2 feet.
How deep is it there?
You're not sure. You're not sure. What was that total, Jeff? Sorry.
14.
14. For your wild empathy, she seems unaffected still. I was lowering the DC by some for you for wild empathy.
Okay.
So not like a crit fail, but not a success. Just a regular old unaffected.
All right.
Grimly.
Double move, and then I will attempt to soothe her for the next round, and definitely fail.
An 11 is a fail, but not critically.
Phew.
I was trying to. I think there's a way to move your character around corners to whatever, but we'll figure that out later. So you move twice, and you attempt to dance. No, you're nature checking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dancing shoes. It's on you.
Well, do we want her to move closer? That is a very valid point. I could just move forward. You know what? I will just move forward. One action.
I feel like she's already lost this turn coming, right?
Yeah.
No, she already lost the turn that we're on now.
She can move this next round.
Oh, okay.
She has all of her actions.
I will come to here. I will make one action.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to try, because even if you succeed this round, even if you crit succeed, she still has one action.
I still have two actions left. I will ready an action to do a performance check when she comes closer. After she gets within range of Grimmerly to affect the leeches on her. Is that anything? Okay.
Feels okay.
There is an ominous hum coming from this map, right? I'm not just feeling anxiety ramping up for nothing, correct?
I'm listening to music, I can't tell.
Jeff, do you hear anything?
No.
There's definitely an ominous hum. It popped on with the map. I didn't know if anybody else even noticed.
I did, but I thought it was my own personal issues. Like we're in initiative now.
You could go to the little music tab and turn it off if you're tired of listening to it.
No, I'm now that I know where it's coming from, I don't mind it. It's just making sure I wasn't having auditory hallucinations.
Let me see. What does it sound like?
Actually, I do hear it, but it's not out. It's very low.
It's not unpleasant. It's just there.
I don't hear it. Maybe I just am hearing.
It's very low in the background.
Like, it took me until now to realize that I was actually hearing it.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like, I feel like sometimes I think I hear something, but then my mind is like, no, you don't, because that's what I do with noise.
He's only not done guidance to, Vindicator's only not done guidance to one of you, right?
Yeah, I had
Frakes.
it.
All right, so Frakes, you'll get the guidance from him this time.
Cool.
And then just because he's starting to get worried, his second action will be to cast shield, and a shimmering shield comes up and around, and then it becomes translucent to where you can barely see that it's there around the small rock creature who is your traveling companion. That's now the top of the round. Lady Shimmersnip kind of comes to. She's not slowed anymore. Or she would be. She's technically slowed 4, but I don't know if it goes over that. I'll say she's slowed 1 still, because she was slowed 4 from the critical success. So she only has 2 actions this round. She spends one of them now that she's kind of snapped out of it. She snaps her hands vigorously. She reaches her clawed hands up. You can see inside of her shell, like under her armpits, are these little tentacles hanging out. You realize that's the back end of the leeches who are still trying to burrow in. And as she lifts her claws up, they start to wiggle more frantically, and her mouth froths and bubbles in what would be a crab scream as she feels pain from this exertion. As she moves up to within reach of Grimmerly.
And I will, that sets off my ready action. I will roll my performance.
Okay.
How do I add guidance?
You'll see. It'll pop up.
When you do your performance, it will let you choose it.
Not seeing. Add. Oh, there we go. Add it there. Come on, baby. 19.
19's good enough. It's just as she's about to come down on Grimmerly with both claws, you do a dance, and you see like the eyes, because it doesn't have a neck to turn, but the little eyes turn their attention towards that side of the dock. That is her go. It is now.
Okay, so I want to address something really quick. It worked, but that slowed is not supposed to take effect during your turn. It's only supposed to take effect Like you're not supposed to lose action if you gain the slow condition during your turn.
You just don't gain actions on the next.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I'll let it slide for this since we didn't catch it when he set up what he was trying to do anyway.
Yeah. But I only wanted to say something because it was fresh. Remember?
It also happened to you in another game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to be right. We want to play by the rules as established.
No, we want to have fun. Fuck the rules.
Fair
Unless
enough.
they benefit me, the game master.
The true star of this game.
Yeah. Hey, I put my own player character in there, and he gets all the cool loot that I get to look at through the adventure path. I made this cleric this race specifically because there's this crowd that only rock people can wear if they also cast divine spells. No. But
We don't have to split that 15 gold with him, do we?
no. Yes.
So it's
Yes, you do.
20 gold then.
Because this there's no gold, there's silver. You do have to split with him because this adventure path was made for 4 people and there's only 3 of y'all because Terrence is sleepy or something. I don't know. We talk all that shit about Kevin when he's not around. Let's talk some shit about Terrence, see if he listens to these shows. We know he doesn't.
He will never listen to this.
No. He will, to see if he's missing out on something.
He'll listen to this episode.
This one. I doubt he's gotten this far. Thank you to everybody else.
Drop a like and subscribe. It helps us.
Yeah, they will.
If they made it this far, of course they will.
Yeah. What happened? So you did that. That ruined her action. It is now Ragnar's go.
All right. So does it look like it'd be better for me to get into the water to try to get these leeches off?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're here to do, is to get the leeches out. And it seems like when she moves and gets angry, the leeches move, and maybe they're doing more damage. They're doing damage to her.
Jumping in and attacking the leeches.
Okay. Let me bring a leech up for you to target. Actually, I'll go ahead and bring one up on each side here so you know which one's which. Let's look at some leech artwork. Look close,
Yeah.
Mahogany. Get in there.
Mm.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but I still, most of the time, like I still have the picture of Rhea up here and I still have the picture of the crab up here, but I closed that one immediately.
All right. I moved. Now I'm going to attack. I'm going to try to use, so I'm in the water, so I'm going to use piercing. Or actually, knowledge nature. Is there anything special about these creatures?
You want to spend an action to do the knowledge?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, give me a nature. Unless you have some leech lore.
I know crap.
10, yeah, 10. Other than the fact that it is a leech, you don't know anything about it.
I use salt. All right, I will actually attack this stupid thing and use piercing because we're in water, and this would be a strike.
That hits.
All right.
4 damage from the
With my fist.
from your fist. The leech takes 4 full damage. Oh, modular, I think it cost an action to change from bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, but that's for future reference.
Okay.
I've got the same thing with the character I play. From that time, I rated.
Oh,
Conquerable
better than,
Mega
that's
Fish.
on like versatile.
Yeah, versatile you get to choose. Modular you change it, so it
Okay.
takes an action for it to be constantly bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. The good thing about modular is that I think you get to pick between any of the 3, where versatile is normally just 2.
Okay.
It takes an action to actually change it. Yeah, you can switch between using an interact action.
All
But you
right.
say it was piercing already, But that's your whole turn? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. 'Cause I move.
Oh, yeah, knowledge check.
Knowledge check and attacked.
All right, Grimly. Sure go.
All right.
Face to face with the crab, but you can see the tails of these leeches.
So I still need to move to attack the leech.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I'm gonna step into the water.
Okay.
And I'm going with the Earthbreaker. But I'm gonna use it as... No, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna use it as piercing. I'm gonna use the sharp edge.
Oh, cool.
But you don't have to change that now, do you?
That one's versatile, so I think you just could call it. Ooh, that's a miss, though.
Okay, well, I'll try again. Oh, I don't think
You did not target the creature?
it.
But that's another miss, though. Swing and a swing. It's between getting around the crabs flailing around and stepping off the bridge there. You just can't get a good swing on the leech body.
Well, shit.
Emeraldo.
Can I see both of those leeches from where I sit?
You cannot see the one on the north side.
Could I move to see both?
I'd say if you moved to where I'm highlighting there on the dock, you could probably get both of them or see both of them.
So I will stop doing that. Do this. Thank you. I will move to here so that I can target both with a slashing gust.
Okay, cool.
And so that I can target both. Both my hands are free. Jazz hands.
Mm-hmm.
I make a spell roll attack against each target's AC. If you're attacking two creatures, this counts as 2 attacks for your multiple attack penalty, but this penalty doesn't increase until after both attacks.
So full map on both of them.
Okay.
Or no map on both of them, and then it would count as 2 strikes afterwards. But you'll be out of actions anyway.
I'll be out of actions anyway, exactly. So attack, that's this one.
That was the one to the north. That's a hit.
That was the one to the south, actually. That's the one that Ragnar's attacking.
Okay.
And then this one is the one to the north that Grimly is attacking.
That one's a miss, though.
Yeah. So then I will roll damage to that one that I actually hit.
4 slashing damage.
Exactly average.
Okay.
And that is me.
That's all of them.
Vindicatory, following suit, will move a little bit closer. He will target the one at the bottom here, the one that you've hit twice, and he will Divine Lance. You hear him constantly praying and muttering under his breath. This time, the form of light that was guidance forms in front of him like a small beam, and then it lances out towards the creature.
Divine Lance!
Get him.
And hey, he hits.
Hey.
Hey. And he does 2d4 spirit damage. Oh, 6.
Nice.
Creature takes 6 damage, and it wiggles even more as it takes this damage, but that's all of its turns. It is now Lady Shimmership's go. She will target everybody's within reach, so I will roll a d3 for you people that are in reach. We'll start clockwise with Grimly. So 1 for Grimly, 2 for Emeraldo, and 3 for Ragnar. All right, so that's the first attack will be against Grimly. Oh, that is going to hit. This massive claw comes down. You take 8 damage.
Oh my god.
And the creature will then attempt to grapple you. Success. So the claw pinches and grabs and then constricts. I need you to give me a fortitude save.
Jesus.
Success. So you'll take half of this. Constrict damage. Half of minimum. So yeah, that's the full action. So the claw comes out, grabs, and constricts. However, it is now both of the leeches go, and they are going to attack the Lady Shimmership. First attack is a miss. Second attack is a hit. She takes 10 damage.
Jesus.
But not as much. It seems like they're not getting through her shell as much as they would like. And then the last attack from that one is a miss. And then the third one will do the same thing as it's trying to wiggle in. It misses, not able to get past her shell one time. Oh, that second one gets through a little bit. Dealing her max damage again of 10. Oof. Just see that she's starting to get really weak as this third and final attack from the giant leech tries to burrow its way through. Natural 20.
Oh no.
14 damage.
Jeez.
She would take, it goes to 11. She drops to dying.
No.
You can hear the guy in the background just going, "No, my princess." It is your go, Ragnar.
I'm going to try to kill that leech just right in front of me.
Okay.
Because it's not going to do any good to try to bring her back up if they can keep hitting her.
Right.
All right.
She went down to a crit.
Right.
That's a hit. That's a hit on the leech.
9 points damage. First hit.
All right. On the giant leech, it takes the 9 damage. And it's still up.
Jesus, still up.
Big old leech.
It's going to be a miss on your second attack.
This thing is gonna.
You a
die.
druid monk, Jeff? You druid punching things? And another miss. It's a pretty high roll.
These things are level. This is a level 1 fight.
It's
This
a
is
level
what
1 fight.
This is. I remember now. Level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, level 1's bad.
Well, you remember, Bill, I don't want to tell you how to play, but nobody's flanking or getting their ACs down. Like, that's stuff you want to kind of do in Pathfinder is, not split up or whatever. Grimly, it's your go.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack the one that I've been attacking.
Smash
It's
him.
a hit.
How do you? I just don't see it.
And that's the one to the north there. You hit with your hammer. It takes 7 damage.
And again,
It's a miss.
button. And yeah, there's just no. I'm gonna change my grip to 2 hands, and that's my turn. Actually, yeah, that's my turn. That's it.
Oh, you weren't already two-handing it? Frakes.
Okay. We got to get these things down before they kill her by doing 1 attack. Because if they hit her again, then she's just dead. Unless we heal her again. So I'm gonna 3 action.
I mean, is stabilizing her? Does that do anything? No.
Now, how do I do this? This should all.
Oh, that's one of those. But just roll it 4 times. I'll take it 4 times. I don't have any DR.
It's just 3.
Or 3, yeah. Force barrage.
So that's.
Just fucking triplet.
I'm trying to.
No. You don't max damage.
I know. That's why I said triplet.
That's why I need to take that one, yeah. One more. Is it enough?
Come on. No.
It is, because I haven't
Is
set
it?
this one up to do that yet. It is 0 hit points.
Fantastic. All right, so that one's down. That was all three of my
Let
actions
me.
to do
Yeah,
that.
it was at 2 hit points, just making sure. So yeah, you killed it.
I was targeting the one up top, but I'll take that.
You were targeting the one to the north?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb.
I mean, that's the one you wanted to hit?
Yeah, the one that I'm actually targeting is the one that I was trying to help Mahogany take down.
Let me bring this one back to life then.
I know, it was, but I can't. I didn't want to lie, and I had to be honest.
Yeah, because the only reason I wasn't moving is because it's going to be a double move to get into flanking. And then what if I miss? I would be better to just stand there and hit, hoping the child would have killed the other one together because it was almost dead.
Oh, I remember my thinking now, because Vindicus can actually target this one. I don't think he could target the other one from where we are.
He could have. I guess he could still heal.
Yeah, he's mostly a heal bot.
Yeah, that's true. Shit, I don't know.
It was bad, and you should feel bad.
I do,
yeah.
and I do. I should have just tried to hit them both with my slashing gust again, but
it is now Vindicatory's go, and he's put here to do this thing. He reaches in deep. Am I within 30 feet before I say any of this? Yay, 20 feet. Okay, he can do it. He's going to use his Healer's Blessing, which is one action. When the target regains hit points from a healing vitality spell, it regains 2 additional hit points. So he's going to do that on the crab. And then he's going to do a 2-action heal spell. And then his 2-action heal spell will be, what is it? It's 2-action heal. Roll healing. Could have been better. But that 11 at least turns into, I'll target myself. Turns into 13 with the, no, I don't have. There it goes. Okay. So yeah, Lady Shimmer Shield is healed. She goes from dying, would have been at least 3, to wounded 1. I feel like this is all going slow. My computer's running slow for some reason. Sorry about that. Not my computer. I think it's Foundry, just not my computer. But that's Vindicatory's go. It is Lady Shimmer's ship's go. She will stand. And I'm just gonna give her 1 action. None of the leeches have been pulled out yet. They're all inside of her still, so she's still got these 3 what could be villains, you know? She's gonna keep targeting Grimly with a claw attack. Let's take off pro. And she hits. She hits you with a crushing claw for 7 damage. Grimly is very wounded.
ain't looking good.
But now it is the leeches go. The bottom leech, being at its hit points, will try to wiggle free and flee. And they have a movement of that much, 5 feet. So yeah, in front of you, Ragnar, the leech that y'all been like really battering on pops itself loose, and then it starts to sliver through the water to try and get away from the damage. I know it has a 5-foot speed but a 20-foot swim. So it swims off that way. However, the other one will oh wait, no, y'all got it below half. It'll pop out too and do the same thing.
And it'll take a
Attack of opportunity from you.
reactive strike.
That's a hit.
Heal it.
Not damage. Not quite enough to kill the creature, but to bring it near death. It slithers across the floor. They seem to be wiggling towards a weird crack you can see in the back of the aqueduct there. It is Ragnar's go.
All right. I'm going to cast Electric Arc on them, both of them.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, it doesn't get to move because I hit it, right? Or is it just with a crit?
I think it's just a crit, keeps it from moving.
Okay.
So they get how do I do this?
I roll the save and then you'll roll the damage. Or you can roll the damage now and then I'll roll the save.
Okay. You got to save. Go ahead and do that.
Okay. So the one at the bottom will make it save with a natural 8 for a fail. So the one at the bottom is going to take full damage, and then the one at the top will also succeed exactly. So roll your damage. The one at the bottom takes full damage. The one at the top will take half from your electric arc. Oh, 2 1s.
Oh jeez.
It's awful.
Can I use my hero point?
Not to reroll damage,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay. Never mind.
Yeah, bummer. But you hit both of them at least, I guess.
I was hoping for a lot more than that.
Yeah. Any other actions? You have one left, right?
Don't think there's anything else I can do. None of my ranged stuff is everything requires 2 actions at least.
You can try and soothe her.
I guess that is true. Well, little crit fail.
That's when you use your hero point.
Hey.
Or you critically succeed. Yeah. You get the sense with your wild empathy that not only have you soothed her, but now that the pain of the leeches have gone, you've somehow expressed to her that that you're her benefactors, not her enemies. And she sees the trail of gore coming out of her sides. You see the eyes cut to follow the 2 snails or leeches that are fleeing, and you've expressed to her that they're the bad guys, not you. With that
We're
critical
helping,
success.
stupid.
Yeah. And it's a crab, Frakes.
I know. But
Really?
it's stupid crab bucket mentality.
Going after him.
What if they get
Yeah.
you?
But what if?
As you're moving through the water, you realize that took 2 moves instead of 1.
No.
Yeah, water's difficult terrain.
Fucking bullshit.
It wasn't at first, but once you get out to a certain depth, it becomes difficult terrain, which would be the same as
Fucking bullshit.
you're going out just like knee deep, then all of a sudden it's waist deep, just as you're about to get up on them.
Like that wouldn't change it right there?
No.
No? Okay. Fine. Where did they go? There it is.
Whack-a-mole.
Hey,
Hey, you
smash
hit.
it. Kill it.
Oh, where was that
Nice
max damage
damage.
earlier? 14 damage to that leech. Kills the leech.
Phenomenal.
Dead. Give me an acrobatic. Wait, a creature. Wait, don't give me that first. Give me a reflex save.
Come on.
Hey, you're good. There's spiny conchs and living spikes at the bottom of where you went into the deep end, and you feel it like some of those spikes make it past your shoes, but they don't find any meat to take a chunk out of as you wade through the deep end of the pool there. However, it is now little dude's go. Emeraldo.
All right. Looking at what I can do. What can I do? All right. I'll do this. From where I'm at, I can do this. There's only one target to actually target, so gonna Ray of Frost.
Neat. That's a hit.
That is a hit. All right, let's roll the damage. Kill it. Why is it question marks? I wanted to see the numbers.
I don't know. You did. It shows you that you did 7 damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know how many hit points it has left?
24.
24 hit points. No, it has 7 hit points exactly.
Phenomenal.
And you kill it with your ice bolt. With the creature dead, the lady Shimmer Snip runs out to the corpses and starts bashing them. You think on her turn, if they were still alive, she would have been an ally and not an enemy anymore. But with the pain gone, the leech is dead.
Starts pulling off dainty little bites and shoving them in her maw.
We'll be back right after this. So after the combat, our boy Tregelion comes running across the bridges there and runs up to us now calm Lady Shimmer Snip and begins rubbing lotions and powders and weird jellies in her wounds, and she's just kind of bubbling, and she already seems way more content, and he's just like, oh, thank you so much for helping out. I'm just so happy she went down, and I thought I'd lost her, but your little magic man back there and the rest of you're just gloriously. I'm just so proud that you helped. Thank you so much. I really wish I knew how these leeches got in this pool to begin with.
Oh,
if it's not too much to ask, if you could maybe look around, and then when I get while I'm doing this, when I get done, I'll go collect your pay.
Sure. I don't mind looking to see if we can find where these leeches.
I'm assuming we go where they were trying to escape to, because they're going to try to escape back the way they came.
Mm-hmm.
So go in the pool and try to go around this edge over here.
Okay.
And search.
Yeah, give me perception, or you could give me survival, or if somebody has cave lore.
I have cave lore, but
Hey.
Normally the more specific ones have a lower DC, if I could persuade you to taking that.
Sure.
The wall around here, is it floor to ceiling, or is that a wall?
Yeah, because you're underground. It's a large cave, and it eventually goes up to the top of the cavern. There's weird algae and stuff that's around that kind of lights this room up to where you can see. Though since most people here are dwarves, lighting is a bit sporadic in some areas because most dwarves have dark vision and don't need the light. But because of trade and specifically here, just to help the different algae and sea creatures grow, they have this bioluminescent algae that keeps the light on in here. Mm-hmm. But Ragnar and Grimly, you're both looking around. You don't really see anything out of the ordinary with those checks.
So did we hand wave healing, or is that a thing? Because
you'll have time to heal, so we just go ahead and hand wave it in this situation.
Okay.
You're no immediate danger from here until you get home. Spoiler alert, this is the last combat of the day.
Wonderful. Just making sure before I wander out into the water.
Yeah. Now that you're aware of the sharp spots and you're not in the middle of combat, you can take your time to avoid the crustaceans and stuff that could cut up the bottom of your feet.
I was going to blame my horrible check on being near death, but I guess there's no excuse.
None at all. Vindicatori healed you up full immediately. I guess since y'all rolled bad, I'll have him roll your little cleric assistant here. I guess his best one is going to be perception. Unless, wait, did somebody not roll that wanted to? Frakes, are you playing?
I mean, can I try perception?
I mean, I can try survival, but I don't have. I mean, if
you
I
have
can try
eyeballs.
perception,
Yeah, you have eyeballs.
I will move. Ooh, that's. I am 3'2", so I'll swim around.
Yeah, so is the Vindicatore's not tall either. He's about your same height. So y'all swim out there together.
And I will roll
Hold
a
hands.
perception.
Hold my hand.
Yeah, buddy system. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, fuck off.
Natural
Hero point.
one.
I'm a hero point that.
We're killing it.
I'm gonna find where these leeches come from. Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah. So you and Vindicatori holding hands, swimming out across these
I'm not
crystal clear
holding hands
waters.
with a rock man.
You're
in the
holding
water.
hands, so you're not using that hero point.
I'm riding on his shoulders.
No, he's as small as you are.
Yeah, his head sticks up, and then I'll be on his shoulders. And...
No, your head's bigger than his head. If anybody's riding anybody, it's the other way around. That big head you got, your character has will float. I can see it. He's a rock man. He'd sink. He can't swim.
That's why I don't want to hold his hand.
You gotta hold his hand. You're holding the hands. You don't like it, but you're holding the hands.
He's dragging me down.
He rubs his middle finger inside your palm. It's real weird. It's a nervous tick that he has. But that doesn't distract from the fact that you both notice it looks like about 10 or 15 feet up at this wall edge, there seems to be a bit of water trickling in, and there's a small crack. A small creature could probably wiggle its way into the crack, but anybody could climb up there and look around. Anybody who feels like making a athletics check.
I'll try.
Nah.
Say that's my jam.
Yeah. So, Ragnar, you pretty handily climb up there once it's pointed out to you, and you put your eye right against the crack, and you can see what looks like a formed work tunnel just on the other side of this wall, but it looks like it worked its way just past this crack a little bit and then stopped. And as you peer, look the other way, you can see back. With your dark vision, you can see back several feet, and you can see where it looks like there used to be a tunnel there, but it's been like refilled.
I'll mention that to the what's his name, the guy that owns the water farm.
Okay. Let's see what you have here as far as proficiencies go. Just give me a crafting roll while you're up there looking around. You're trained in that.
Yep.
I'll bet it was a competitor.
As you're looking around there with that check, you can't really tell what kind of tool made this, but it does seem to like some type of tool made this. Not it's
Holy shit!
So this could have been possible sabotage. Someone came in through the tunnel and cracked a hole in here to allow the leeches to get in.
Or the leeches were a byproduct of someone else trying to get in and maybe stealing fish, stealing crabs.
Y'all saying this out loud to
oh yeah, we're pondering.
You know, illegal digging here at the High Helms is serious as arsony. It's, if you're right and that was a worked tool hole up there, this is something that I could get the guard involved with. Something you wouldn't need to trouble yourselves with too much.
Well, have you noticed any of your fish, crabs, mollusks, any of your livestock going missing?
No, missing. Leeches showed up. It's anything we had, problems show up, not good things leave.
Ragnar may be right. It may be sabotage.
Is there somebody who would want, do you know anybody who would want to sabotage you?
Well, there's always a possibility that some other people want to come in and take over our clan's responsibilities, but, we get along with most folks. No one's haven't turned down any buy me deals or things of that nature. It's, maybe we can get the guard in there and get some miners in here that could follow that hole back up, give it some labor, and we can see where it came from originally.
You said the tunnel was big enough for a small person to go through?
A small person could probably wiggle their way through the crack and investigate further. You'd have to climb up there first.
Get up there, I'll give you
Someone
a boost.
someone give me a boost. I'll go wiggle in and see what I can see.
I got you.
Dude. Instead of dwarf throwing, this gnome throwing.
Yeah.
No one tosses a gnome, except for people bigger than gnomes.
Yeah, except for most people. Yeah, I'll get up there and I'll give it a look-see.
Yeah, well, give me that athletics check.
Me?
Give it with the you roll and see if you could give him an aid.
And then if she gives me a toss, can I roll an acrobatics instead?
She definitely aids you. Okay, I'll allow it.
Nice. That's a +2 instead of a -1. Watch this suck. Hey, not so bad.
Hey. 15's what you needed. So you're able to Zoidberg your way through the crack and get in there and look around. Now give me a perception check, or if you have something survival or something that you feel would be better suited to exploring this crack.
I doubt I can diplomatize or intimidate the crag, so we'll go with perception.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little easier for you because you're actually small enough to get in there and look around. So you do see where it looks like some sort of tool drilled this hole, but it doesn't look like the hole was drilled towards the aquifer here. It looks like it just came really close and caused this crack. And then whatever made it went back and then caved in where they had come from. But more water and cracks have formed at the top part of this cave, and it looks like maybe that's where these slugs or leeches have come in from. Is this underground, another underground stream or waterway?
Okay. And nobody wrote like Halfdan was here?
Not that you see, no.
Okay.
Not Halfdan anyway. It's the Vikings' first penis graffiti.
Yeah. I remember reading that there was Viking runes written like 25 feet up a side of a wall. And when they actually got up there and deciphered it, it said, "This is really high."
Mm-hmm.
That's just what they wrote up there.
Our humor hasn't changed
No.
in thousands of years.
People are people, man. They always will be.
Isn't that a shame?
Oh, it's great. It's beautiful.
That's redundant. That joke was told.
Derivative.
It probably wasn't derivative back then.
Yeah, you imagine the first caveman to ever paint on the wall looked at it and went, "I am the best at this in the world."
Well, it's like the idea was probably had in a bunch of different places, but those people didn't. It's not like they got to know each other and saw the idea.
Yeah, they didn't have the internet back then to be like, somebody else came up with it at first.
It wasn't original, but they didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'll come out and I'll let Pearlmaster know. Is it Pearlmaster? No.
Pearls.
What's this guy's name again?
The guy you've been talking to?
Yeah.
Tregelian.
Tregelian?
Tregellon. Tregellon.
What's his last name? Pearl something.
Pearl Spike?
Oh, look, you had to know his fucking last name. Pearlcast.
Pearlcast. Because I knew it was part of it. Anyway, Mr. Tregelian, it looks like someone was drilling from the other side. And so the crack that the leeches came through was natural, but it was done...
From illegal drilling's what you've said.
That's what it sounds like, yes.
Your group's gone above and beyond. Here's the 150 silver I promised. And then as a extra reward, I was in the process of having a really nice suit made for the family fest that's coming in a few weeks. I'll go talk to my tailor and have it readjusted to one of your sizes. Who would like that?
Can I see the design?
Well, I could briefly describe it to you. It's still in the process of being made. When it is made, this would be a fine outfit that makes the wearer look like the heir to some underwater kingdom. Flowing green and blue fabric, a decorative breastplate made from shaped Necarus crab shell, and numerous freshwater pearl accents. This fine clothing, suitable for noble or royal, is made with expensive fabrics, precious metals, and intricate patterns. You will gain a +1 item bonus to checks made to make an impression on nobility or other upper-class folk while wearing high-fashion fine clothing.
That sounds like Emeraldo, right?
Dibs, I guess?
No. I'll go talk to him as soon as we get done here, and he promised to have it to me by tomorrow, but making adjustments for one of your size, it might take another day or two before I can get it to you.
We'll save
on fabric.
Yeah, I was about to say that same thing. Save you on materials.
Also, I threw in a little extra for the suit to be made with a couple talismans. I'll throw those in as well.
Well, your gratitude is staggering.
He gives you a slap on the shoulder. You saved me, Crab. Old Lady Shimmersnip would be dancing again in no time.
Well, it was a team effort, and I will say that Grimmerly seemed to take the brunt of most of your lady's anger. Thank you, Grimmerly. That was impressive. You just took those claws right to the face.
Must come from a mighty hardy clan there, Grimmerly.
Oh, shucks. It was nothing.
And then you, another spellcaster and a dwarf, be right at home here. Please, if you're ever in the mood for oysters or a nice, some sushi, please come see me. If not, I'll come see you at Ria's, and we'll say 3 days, tops.
I'll definitely take you up on oysters and clams and sushi.
I'll bring all 3. In fact, if you ever be needing a party-sized platter, you just let me know. I'll throw that on the house as well.
I always need a party-sized platter. Thank you.
And at that, you have successfully completed the one of the many rumors and stories you're bound to find here in Highhelm. And when we come back, we'll see what other rumors or hijinks or whatever you might get into.
Hey.
Yay! Hey, all right, bye everybody.
We made it. Bye.
Bye.